Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today we are going to talk about the importance of Satsangat. Satsangat, what is the definition? What does it actually mean? Well, Satsangat basically means a congregation, a group of people you associate yourself with, a group of people you mingle with. That is Sangat. You see, as parents, we always advise our children to mix with good company, those without bad influences or those without bad habits. For example, if our child were to mix with bad company, like if they will always, if the company of the child is of who steals, who play truant, who lie to their parents, or who indulge in smoking, drinking, or even doing drugs, or any other bad habits, chances of them being influenced in that environment, in that, is very, very high. So, all of this plays a big part in building, in molding their character as they grow up. In Gurbani, at page 1369, Bhagat Kabir Ji's Bani, at page 1369, Bhagat Kabir Ji's Bani, Jo Jaisi Sangat Milai, So Taiso Phal Khai, meaning, according to the company it keeps, so are the fruits it eats. So, whichever Sangat you associate yourself with, whether it's good or bad, you will also be like them. But Sat Sangat, what does Sat mean? Sat means true. Sat means of holy, of pure. Sat means talking of the true one, Vaheguru. It is being associated with holy company, only talking about the formless one, Vaheguru, through Kirtan, through Shabd, through Gurbani, through any discussion. We always tend to associate that we can get Sat Sangat only in the vicinity of a Gurdwara, or only through religious functions. We shouldn't limit it only at a particular venue or at a particular time. We can do Sat Sangat anywhere, any part, any time of the day. In this modern era, there are so many gadgets. There are so many things we can associate ourselves to do Sat Sangat with. We can use the smartphones, we can use headphones or earphones. We have pen drives, we have CDs. You see, not all of us have means of transport to go to a Gurdwara, or due to some other shortcomings, they are unable to go to Gurdwara to do Satsangat. So these are the ways, these are the means to do Satsangat. Like for example, if you're going to work or you're in a car, you put in your CD and you listen to Gurbani or you listen to Kirtan, that's already a Satsangat. If you're at home after work, you speak to your child about Guru's Vadiyaya. You speak about his greatness. That's already a Satsangat. Or when you're having a cup of coffee with your colleagues, or you're having lunch, or you're out jogging, you just speak about Naam, or you put in your earphones and listen to Naam, listen to Kirtan. That's already a Satsangat. You shouldn't limit Satsangat only in Gurdwaras. It can be found, it can be done anywhere. Just with you and listening to Bani, that is already a Satsangat. It doesn't have to be in big numbers to have Satsangat. It's just between you and Guruji or with another Satsangi. That's already a Satsangat. Just like we parents, we constantly remind our children to associate or to have friends with good company. Likewise, our Guruji, Maharajji, reminds us in which company we should be in. In Gurbani at page 95, Maj Mehla Chautha, Vadpagi Har Sangat Paven, Paghi Param Chota Khaven. Bin Paga Sat Sang Nalave, Bin Sangat Mer Parijay Jiyo. Meaning, by great good fortune, the Lord's congregation is found, meaning Satsangat. While the unfortunate ones wander around in doubt. Without good fortune, the Satsangat is not found. Without the Sangat, people are stained with filth and pollution. Sangatji, we just don't know how lucky we are to be born in the house of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. We will never know the essence, the beauty, the power, the strength of it until we are down with illnesses, we are down with difficulties, or having trouble times in our lives. It is only with great fortune and with Guruji's Kripa that we can be in the presence of Sat Sangat. Without it, it can lead us astray. We always do this part at night during our Rehras. At page 469, Slok Mehla Pehla, Dukhdaru Sukhrok Paya, Ja Sukh Tamna Hui. Meaning, suffering is the medicine and pleasure the disease. Because where there is pleasure, there is no desire for God. Isn't that true, Sangatji? When we have everything with us, when we have good times, when we have a good steady job, we have a good car, we have money in our banks, we are happy with our lives, we tend to forget God. But the moment we land into trouble, the moment we have difficulties in our time, the moment we have nowhere to go, we are lost, we are broken, that is the time we run back to our Guruji, our Maharajji. Dukh, Daru, Sukh Rog Paya, Jasukh Tamna Huni. Let me share a short story about how the Guru joins his Sangat, joins his child back to the Sangat. As a child, I was taught the basics of Sikhi and I was encouraged to join Smilans. But throughout the years, somehow I decided, or somehow the feeling to do part and to be in the Sangat fizzled out. And then I was busy with my work, with my career. I was having a good time. I had a beautiful life. Everything was perfectly going on smoothly. But never once throughout the whole period did I ever thank God. Never once. Then in 2003, I had a major health issue. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And from then on, things went spiral down. Even so, it never even occurred to me that I should join back with Naam. I should do Naam, never, or go back to the Satsangat. Yes, no doubt I used to go to Gurdwaras, but the only reason to go to Gurdwara was to matha take and have langar. Basically, that's all, nothing else. So, my health deteriorated, and a few years back, I was left wheelchair bound, and things didn't look good. Things became from bad to worse. I didn't know where to go, what to do. Everything went spiral down. And I was lost, totally out of hope, in despair. Somehow, with Guruji's kirpa, with his help, I started doing part again. It took me a while because I lost touch of everything, of how to read parter. I lost everything. And then somehow, I got a call from a distant relative saying that Sarabroka Naam, a group from India, were coming down to Malaysia for a week to do a camp for those who are down with illnesses or those who are down with difficulties. So I decided to attend the camp. It was held at Titiwangsa Gurdwara. And I attended it. It was quite a distance from my house. I had to take a cab. It costed about almost 100 ringgit to go and back. The power, when I went to the Gurdwara, the power of the Sangat, when all of them were doing kirtan, I could feel the vibration, could feel the power of the Satsangat. It was without words. I can't imagine, I can't describe it. And I was thinking, Guruji, you have brought me this far. You have brought me this far to join back with the Satsangat, to be in your presence, to have Naam again. Please, Guruji, please don't let me desert myself again. Please don't let me stray myself again. But there was a little problem, financial. Due to the distance, it costed me almost 100 ringgit. So to attend the camp for a week would have costed me about 700. I didn't know what to do. I really was clueless. Somehow, the next day, a Satsangi came and approached me and told me that he was also staying at the same area as I was, and he wouldn't mind doing the seva to pick me up and send me back. Sangaji, I was astonished. I was speechless, but moreover, I was grateful to Guruji for giving me another opportunity, another chance to be in the Satsangat, to jode myself with Naam again. That was the biggest thing he has ever given to me. That was the biggest kirpa Guruji has ever given. Guru Nanak Dev Ji has explained on how to define or how to describe a Satsangat at page 72. Satsangat kaisi janiye jithe eko naam pakhaniye. Meaning, how is the society of the saints to be known? There, the name of the one, Lord, Vaheguru, is always remembered or chanted. When there's kirtan, there's discussion about Bani. There's a talk about Naam. There's talk about his vadiyaya. That is Satsangat. Satsangat is not associated with any other talks. For example, gossiping, or talking bad about someone, or talking bad about another religion. That is not Satsangat. Satsangat is only talking about the pure, the true one, Vaheguru. The greatest gift anyone can ever have is Satsangat, because it is there. It is the stepping stone for all of us to follow the spirituality path. It plays a big role in our lives. It plays a big role because it is there. That is the training ground for us where we can learn and we are taught and guided by our Maharajji, Guruji, our Father. At page 1316, it is all explained. Sat Sangat Satgur Chatsal hai, Jit Har Gun Sikha, meaning the Sat Sangat, the true congregation of the true Guru, is the school where the glorious virtues of the Lord are studied. Sangatji, on a final note, people always tend to look at the negative part or negative things in their lives. When there's a problem, they tend to say bad things. They always look at the bad side. They never look at the good side. Whenever there's anything happening in our lives, anything bad, do not forget, do not ever forget to thank Guruji for whatever he has done, whether it's good or bad. We don't know. We just never know why is it done, how will it be solved, or when, why. We don't know. But always attach ourselves to Naam. Always attach ourselves to the true one, to our Satguru. Always attach ourselves to the Sat Sangat. Always ask for his kripa. Always ask for his kripa to be placed in the Sat Sangat, to be given Naam. Always ask for his kripa. Because all these challenges in our lives, all these troubles, all these difficulties which we are facing in our lives, it's a test on us to test our faith in Vaheguru. And Guruji, being our father, he will never ever leave his children's ardas unanswered. So always jod yourselves, jod in the Naam, in Sat Sangat, because that is the platform, that is the stepping stone for us to lead to our Guru, to be in the spirituality path. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.